College Foundation. Angat ka!
Today's favorite music.
GB 90.5 Good Vibes. Ating kilalanin ang mga negosyante, ang kanilang produkto at serbisyo. Abangan ang mga updates para sa pagligo ng inyong mga negosyo. The Academy in partnership with South Cotabato Chamber of Commerce and Good Vibes Radio. Together, let's explore possible employment, partnerships, and collaboration para sa pag-usad ng ating nation. Ating alamin at pag-aralan sa The Academy.
Good morning mga ka-Good Vibes. You're still listening to the newest radio station that gives you good news, good voice, and good music. Simply because God is good. This is 90.5 Good Vibes Radio. Good vibes tayo. And of course, it's a wonderful Thursday morning. And nandito na naman tayo in partnership with South Cotabato Chambers, The Academy with your AHA Life Coach, Coach Nix Mariano. Ayan, excited na ba kayo mga Good Vibes? Kasi ako sobrang excited na. Ramdam nyo? Buti naman. Ayan. So, I do hope nakakain na kayo, nakapagkape na kayo, and I do hope magandang-maganda na yung gising nyo dahil I'm sure ang atong mga ka-good vibes sa public market, public terminal, yung atong mga kuya, ate, ayan, I'm sure busy-busy na kayo sa inyong mga customer. And I do hope marami na rin kayong nasuportahan ng mga kliyente at nabentahan ng inyong mga produkto. Hello din sa atong mga ka-good vibes dyan sa Green Valley College, sa Green Valley Machineries, and sa Iron Valley Engineering. Hello, mga ka-good vibes natin dyan sa Apoy Silog, kay Ma'am Tess. Ayan, I do hope madami ng mga estudyante ang nakapag-breakfast yan sa inyo. Ayan. And syempre, hi na rin tayo sa atong mga good vibes sa Magwagi Cafe. Syempre, huwag natin kalimutan yung mga sobrang busy na mga LGU employees natin na lagi tayong sinusuportahan sa SSS, sa LGU departments na napakarami, hindi ko na matandaan sa dami. Ayan, but of course, hello sa inyo mga good vibes. Napakaganda ng atong segment for today because I have a very special, gorgeous guest. Ayan, syempre.
Gorgeous.
Syempre. Voluptuous, sexy, gorgeous. Ayan. I love this person kasi she's a very strong woman, no? And in terms of business, ayan. Ito, ang dami nitong experience, but I'll let her share with you yung journey niya, no? From being an employee to now a very well-known CEO din. Feminine CEO, di ba? Taray. Ayan, gusto ko kasi ma-inspire ang mas maraming kababaihan dito sa Pilipinas na hindi dahil nasanay na puro lalaki mga nagiging CEO, hindi ibig sabihin nun, wala mga babaeng CEO. Napakagaling kaya natin, di ba? Ayan. So, of course, I'd like to introduce my friend, syempre, si Enrile. Ayan, mag-hi ka naman sa ating mga good vibes.
Just in case may confusion, ang complete name ko po is Kristen, Shayne, Enrile, and my nickname is Izzy, kaya she calls me Izzy.
Sanay lang ako, Z and Izzy. Ayan. Yan ang lambing ko sa kanya. But, guys, itong taong to, gusto kong makapag-share sa inyo dahil yung journey niya to be a CEO wasn't easy. But it started with a vision. And that vision was created simply because she never stopped holding on to that vision. But of course, unahin muna natin, saan ba nanggaling si Izzy? Ano yung journey mo and background mo yan?
As professional or?
Yes, professional.
Okay, so, kasi mahaba yung person. So professionally, I started the industry in marketing and advertising very young. Pero professionally, hindi talaga ito yung tinapos ko. So, I took up educational psychology in the LaSalle University in Manila. We didn't plan on any of this. Actually, ako and my family or whoever's in the company now. When I started my course in school, I really wanted to become a pediatrician focusing on special education. So that's where everything started. Second year, so nagkaroon ko ng financial struggles in the family. I had to work to continue my studies kasi medyo fast-paced. Tristem kami in the LaSalle University, so we syempre walang awat ang tuition. So, I had to stop. And we had to come up with ways to, come up with money. So, nag-working student ako. So, nag-start ako with behavioral therapy for special children. And the very first 3 students ko were the children of an advertising agency owner. So, ang setup nila is sa baba is the agency, sa taas is the house. So, Monday to Thursday, andun ako sa mga bata every after class in the afternoon. So, that's 4 to 7 p.m. So, madalas na rin nila ako nag-dinner. 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Nasa WNS naman ako in Makati. And then, WNS is a BPO or a call center. Naka-assign ako sa account. So, I was a sales ticketing agent for Spirit Airlines. So, yun yung dalawang job ko. Kasi I stopped for a full year just to come up with the fee for my studies para makatapos ako. So, Monday to Thursday, nandun ako. Friday, babalik ako doon per sweldo. It was walking distance also sa dorm ko in Lasal. So, it was a very good setup. And then, syempre pag Friday, since ad agency yun, PR events and advertising, parang, teacher mo ka na, kasi teacher ang tawag na sa akin nun. So, hanggang sa 2009, nagsimula na ako sama-sama. Hanggang sa, na-expose ako sa industry. So, prior to that, I was a very marketing person. So, umiikot kami ng, hello. So, umiikot kami ng Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So, every summer, nandun ako sa dad ko to do sales and marketing. So, siya sales, ako yung marketing. So, I started that mga summer jobs ko naman with my dad. 14 years old naman ako. So, laging may calling for me in marketing. So, hindi ko napansin kasi hindi naman yung plan ko talaga. So, eventually, I practiced my course. So, I practiced for 7 years. Pero in between those years, kasi hindi naman all the time meron akong patient or meron akong student. So, I did corporate jobs. So, the very first was also a marketing job. Surprisingly, before we graduated, ang tumawag na kasi sa akin before was for a marketing job. Like, supervisory level. So, ang pinakamalaking ko ngayon is I was never ranked in file. So, dumiretso ako in a management position which I performed admirably, and then I went into brand management and marketing as well. I became an account manager for an Italian brand of hair care, and we did retail and B2B. So yung mga clients ko before was very premier. So nasa prime location. So my assigned area was Makati, Pasig, Ortigas dito. So in Ortigas. So yung mga areas na pinupuntahan ko, you would find the biggest salons in Metro Manila. So, hindi siya like small salons, ganyan. So, big salons. So, I'm not sure if I can mention, pero medyo malalaki siya. When I say malalaki, like, they order a lot every month. Like, parang iinom na yung supply namin ng hair care before. Kasi tons ang order. So, I was very exposed to branding and marketing, and the Italian brand is very particular in terms of branding and the products that you were selling. Not all products, but we have product lines for VIP. So very, the marketing was very diverse. So we had products for smaller salons, medium salons, and the others. Yung marketing experience ko for my very first job naman involves IT. Kaya wala man ako kinalaman sa IT, but I was able to do marketing for the IT company. We did events. I also went into events naman, marketing for events. So PR, ganyan. So I did clubbing. Syempre, mas bata tayo. Nahilig tayo sa mga clubbing. So medyo nahasa tayo sa events and marketing, and then everything went digital. So most of the brands that we have worked with also asked me and approached me if I can extend it towards digital. And syempre, since nakapagod ng offline, syempre kasi piliin natin yan. So we started dabbling on digital around 2012. 2010, 11, 12, mga ganyan. So, I took an interest in it 2010 nung dumating na si Facebook. Ano pa nun? Become a fan. Hindi pa siya like or follow. Okay. So, may mga pinupa na ako ng mga pages before, and then when Facebook evolved into advertising channels, I started learning. I'm Facebook Blueprint certified. Lahat ata ng certifications kinuha ko na lahat ng possible. So, I started learning for myself. And then I took a corporate job again as a national corporate sales manager naman for another brand for appliances. And then, I was assistant manager. And then, it evolved. Una furniture. Tumawid ako na appliances and nagdalawa na siya. And then, I was supporting all of a sudden 109 branches na all over the Philippines. So, medyo na-shock ako parang yung first year. Ang sabi sa akin ng HR, the reward of good work is more work. So, syempre, since we're eyeing for becoming a stellar employee. Yes ako ng yes. So, pag open ko pa lang 9 a.m. ko yung Viber ko 400 messages kanya. So, ganun yung naging work ko. So, medyo sumuko ako. Medyo nag-isip ako na bumalik ako sa events. So, I did 2 events for Asian Development Bank. One for ASEAN, one in Thailand. And after nun, yun na, nag-start na ako na, actually, nandun po si Coach Nix when I started my company. Hindi pa siya company. So, we were in Starbucks. The Starbucks Galleria, 10 minutes away. And then, I told her I had something in mind. I had something in mind. I just couldn't finalize everything. Sabi niya, isulat mo. Sabi naman niya. So, ako naman, sabi ko, isulat ko. Kumuha ko ng ballpen, kinuha ko yung resibo. Tapos sinulat ko siya. So, hindi ko naman kasi naisip na magiging company siya. So, iniwan namin dun yung resibo. We left the receipt there, and then it stayed on my mind na parang when I wrote it down, yung goals na gusto ko. Kasi I didn't know it was going to become an advertising agency kasi I wanted this part, and this part. So, wala lang siyang label pa nun. Parang relationship na complicated. Ang daming notes. Ito yung gusto ko, ito yung ganito, ito yung function, ito ganyan. So, hindi pa siya tumulit sa label. So, I entered an e-commerce enabler company for a year, I believe, a year and a half, mga ganyan. I learned so much and I met a lot of more brands na nagbibenta on Lazada and Shopee. Issue lang before was we didn't have a digital team in that company. Late na sila naka-establish ang digital team. So when we manage the clients, it's just Lazada and Shopee period. So whatever you do for Facebook and the other social media channels, bahala ka na. Okay. So yung in-house marketing na lang gagawa doon and they're going to traffic dun sa minamanage namin Lazada and Shopee. And then the other clients got close to me. When I left the company, hinanap nila ako. So lumipat pa ako sa isa pang company pero very, very short. Mga 3 months kasi nag-pandemic na nun. So this was early 2020 na when I shifted. But I took a few clients na 2018 na nagsusulat kami resibo, 2019, sinabihan na ako ng ibang clients ko na para makapag-resibo ka, mag-register ka na. So, on paper, so I could get bigger clients and I get accredited with larger corporations. November 19, actually, it's our anniversary, founding anniversary on paper.
Malapit na.
So, in 4 days, it's our founding anniversary. So, congratulations to us. Ilang years na? 5 years old.
5 years.
Tama, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 5 years old. Yeah. So, after nun, and true enough, lumaki na lumaki. So, we started getting accredited by larger corporations. So, we, early 2020, may lumapit na big company, second biggest lighting brand in China, nilapitan kami, which is my former client din, dun sa dating kong company. Kasi nga, nung umalis ako, hinahanap ako, hindi yung number ko dun sa dating company. Tapos, ayun, after nun, can we meet? Ganun. Akala ko na mag-meet lang talaga kami. Laging ganun yung nangyari sa akin ng 2020 na yung good work na ginawa ko with my previous companies, hinahanap naman nila ako. So, I built very good relationships for a decade. So, hindi po siya madali kasi the world of e-commerce and retail and advertising is very small. So, building good relationships is the key to success to any whatever business and service related na gagawin mo. Hindi ka pwedeng gumising lang tomorrow, agency ka na. Hindi siya gano'n. So, you have to build good relationships beforehand and keep those relationships genuine and authentic kasi if they know you as someone na nakausap ko lang yan one time, if they don't remember you and they don't remember you have integrity, they won't look for you. So, before ka pa mag-open ng agency, build good relationships na or any type of business or building any sort of service-related business, you build good relationships na. And then, may mga times talaga na iisipin mo kapag nagtayo ka ng business, lalo na kapag babae ka na, madami kang doubts, madami kang takot, madami kang, ano pa ba, insecurities with the other agencies. Fortunately, wala naman siya. So, ako kasi, sa sobrang basic ng schedule ko, I didn't have time to think about natatakot ako. Kasi ako hindi naman ako takot bumagsak kasi magaling naman ako bumangon. So, iyakan ko sila for a few days tapos bangon ako ulit. Ganun lang naman yung routine ko. So, ako personally, I'm not saying na I advise this for everyone na sige magtayo ka, magsara ka or whatever. Pero ako personally, I don't have too much intimidation for me being a failure. Kasi parang, yun nga, pag bumagsak, pag dadapa ka, bangon ka. Ganun talaga. Kasi alam na mag-stay ka doon. Then, iyak ka na lang sa sahig. Ganun. So, syempre mabangon ka. And you have to pick yourself up and learn kung ba't ka nadapa. And learn kung paano umiwas sa nadadapaan mo next time. So, that became the core strength of wherever I am now. Being a woman, CEO, hindi siya madali. Hindi pa rin siya madali. Actually, hanggang this morning before tonight, hindi pa rin siya madali. It will never become easier in spite of my name Easy. It never becomes easier. You only become stronger as you go along. So, madaming masakit na mananakit sa'yo as a business owner. Ito yung last talk na sinabi ko. You can have all of the skills in the world. You can have all of the credentials in the world. You can have all of the best portfolios in the world. And kung ano mang galaxy ka pa may portfolios ka. But yung everyday na day-to-day grind nyo, ikaw ang magbubuhat nun. And if you don't learn to be stronger kahit na 1 inch or 1 hairline every day, ikaw yung matatalo. And kapag nadapa ka tapos nag-iiyak ka na lang and you stay there, you don't get back up. You'll never be successful. Ikaw, kapag kumento ka talaga, kasi if you see something true, kunyari may negosyo ka, and then, hanggat di mo ina-exhaust na yung possibility ng negosyo na yun, hindi mo malalaman kung dapat ba naging successful ka or hindi. So dinamit kami ng pinag-tryan ko. Not only this, I also entered the insurance industry. Nagagawa ko siya. May mga na-enter din ako na business na magaling ako doon. Pero I know in my heart, I didn't want it.
Yeah.
So ngayon.
Grabe, no? Sa dami ng shinare ni Easy right now, I'm sure one way or another, doon sa mga challenges, yung mga journey na dinaanan niya, definitely I'm sure a lot of our viewers, our listeners will be able to relate. No? Siguro right now, what I wanted to highlight there is hindi naging madali yung pinagdaanan ni Easy in order to achieve what she has achieved right now. She's managing a company na hindi lang talaga, hindi niya ma-imagine before eh. Diba? It's just that na pinag-uusapan na. Pero it started with a vision. In any business, mga ka-good vibes, if you are looking into being a negosyante, to not just look at it as yung tinatawag nilang living day-to-day lang na negosyo. Diba? Strive for something bigger. Kasi trabaho mo na rin naman eh. Trabaho mo na sobra.
And more sustainable.
Yes, ayan.
And longer.
Yan. Kasi kung ang gusto mo lang is magkaroon ng negosyo but you don't want it to grow bigger, you don't see yourself growing it bigger, sayang yung opportunity. Diba? Kasi gagawin mo na rin yung effort eh. And tulad nga na sinabi niya, and I'm sure a lot of business owners would agree, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's never easy.
It never becomes easier.
Even if ang dami mo, yeah. Kasi more responsibilities, more situations to handle, more new things to face, more people to handle, and people are very challenging as well to handle. Not because of isipin lang na hindi siya difficult person lang. Hindi eh. It's because different people have different outlooks, different personalities, different vision of themselves. So it's really about juggling all those things And kung kayo right now, nire-reklamo kayo ng may tao kayo, ang daming binibigay sa inyo, then, kung ayaw niyo yung ganong klaseng responsibility, etong tanong sa inyo, how can you handle something bigger and grander than that? Kung yung pagiging empleyado niyo pa lang is hindi kayo willing to work on it. Because what I've been hearing kay Easy is that ang dami niyang trinay, ang dami niyang task na tinanggap lang. Some of those tasks you didn't even know at first. You just allowed yourself to, sige, paano ba yan ang gagawin dyan? Yung sa advertising sa events, di ba, na agency, from being a teacher, sige, mag-ano ka dito, punta ka dito, ganyan-ganyan. Di ba? Tapos bigla, okay, sige, let's see. Tapos, from there, di ba, because you need to explore. If you don't know what's out there, kung hindi mo siya i-explore, if you're not gonna be open enough, courageous enough, kasi hindi naman natin sinabing dapat fearless ka when you jump into those things. As sinasabi lang natin, in spite of those fear, those doubts, those worries, you still jump into that with full courage simply because you know, one way or another, you'll be able to handle it. And Z mentioned, hindi lang siya investment pain. It's just accepting na failure is a part of growth.
You fail on a daily basis.
Yes. Totoo.
You feel, actually, yun na yung pagpasok niyo sa negosyo, tanggapin mo na that there would be failure every day, and there would be rejection every morning, minsan afternoon, minsan gabi. Yeah. So, before ka pumasok or before mo buksan yung susi ng tindahan mo or negosyo mo, tanggapin mo na hindi siya perfect. And hindi lang yung negosyo, pati kayo. So, sa first year, sa mga first few years ng negosyo nyo, you can't expect the perfect ka na kasi nga first time mo eh. Kahit nasabihin mo yung iba na perfecto na isang taon, maniwala ka.
Meron siyang
Maniwala po kayo.
Kasi, iba lang yung outlook, how they see it kasi. They see it as a perfect thing for them. Maybe kasi yung outlook nila, yung mindset nila out of that scenario, is not yung usual mindset na kung dami ko problema, ganyan-ganyan. Diba?
Normal yun. So, normal yun. Siguro entering para hindi rin kayo comparted the information. Kung nagbukas kayo ng negosyo, huwag you expect na perfect agad yung negosyo or perfect kayo as the one na may-ari or managing yung negosyo. And it's okay. Kasi kinakapan nyo pa kung paano kayo maging business owner the first few years. Ako, ang sinasabi ko sa inyo, the first year, the first wave, I handled
Daming iyak.
brutally. I learned so much, and I can confidently say I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago.
I would agree.
Thank you. Hindi rin, nasa environment mo na yun, yun din masasabi ko na, minsan kasi, like for example, yung mga kasama na, ngayon naka-wave 8 na kami ngayon sa company, so, people who know me from wave 1 would always know me as that. And minsan, kung ano yung una mong personality, hindi na nila matanggap na nagbago ka or yung reaction nila kahit na magbago ka is it doesn't change.
Yeah.
Ang pinaka-advice ko is maghiwa-hiwalay na kayo kasi hindi yun maaga. Siguro if I had the chance na maghiwa-hiwalay kami early, naghiwa-hiwalay pa kami earlier. I wasn't on that, hindi ako ganun katapang na magsabi na hindi na to working. So, when I finally had the courage to say na no and let go with the other people na supposedly ko sila kasama, doon na nag-start na medyo nag-okay-okay na. So, hanggang ngayon, actually, hanggang last week, meron pa din. It will never, yun nga, sabi ko nga, it's not gonna stop being hard. So, ikaw mismo yung mag-a-adjust kung negosyante ka na sabi mo medyo madali yung next 3 months mo, pwedeng the next week, mahirap ulit. So, before ka magtayo ng kahit anong negosyo, kahit nagtitinda ka man ng puto sa area, or kahit anong negosyo man itayo mo, tanggapin mo na may kasamang hardship yun. Tanggapin mo na ikaw ang responsible doon. Tatanggapin mo din na as much as mas malaki yung potential na mag-income ka, ganun din kalaki yung potential na mahirapan ka. So, employment and business is never it will never become the same. Kasi pagdating sa negosyo, ikaw na kasi yung nasa kabilang side, ikaw na yung nagbibigay ng trabaho, ikaw na nagbibigay ng sweldo, ikaw na yung nag-aalala. So, kapag empleyado ka, nag-aalala ka sa trabaho mo, sa performance mo, kapag ikaw, sa income mo, especially, pag negosyante ka, nagkaroon din, income mo, plus, kasi nga, lahat ng iniisip ng empleyado mo, iniisip mo din yan.
Yes. So, parang bigger skill yung iisipin mo kasi dyan.
Gusto mo yung empleyado mo, yung iniisip mo sa negosyo mo, plus 10 families yung iisipin mo. So, it's a very heavy burden to carry if hindi ka ready. Pero that doesn't mean na ipaparalyze mo na may sarili ka na, hala, ang dami palang what's good about, being a negosyante. Unang-una masubukan mo yung sarili mo kung hanggang saan ka. Yun yung pinakamasarap doon. If gusto mo i-prove yung self-worth mo, isa yun. That's one of my favorites actually. Para masubukan mo hanggang saan kayanan mo. Ikalawa, yung iba na negosyante, I'm not sure, pero pag nagpapasweldo na nasaktan, ako actually, kapag nakakapagbigay ako ng sweldo, tutuwa ako kasi nakapagbigay ako ng trabaho. Natutuwa ako na nakakatulong ako. Kasi it's part of my personality. Ikatlo, pag nakikita ko na yung pinupuntahan ng mga pinaghirapan nila and yung mga sweldo nila is, may mga bumabalik sa akin ng mga working students na, ma'am, nakabili na po ako ng laptop, ma'am, nakatapos na po ako, ma'am, sobrang sarap noon para sa business owner. Tapos, may mga umaalis sa amin, tapos gusto ko na po bumalik, pero pagbalik ko po, engineer na po ako. Ganyan, so sobrang nakakatawa. May mga part-time kami na nag-iipon for law school. Yan, sobrang nakakatawa. Hindi mo mapepresyuhan yung ganong ligaya kapag nandun ka na. Tapos, ikaw yung gumawa nun. Para mangyari yun. And yun ata ang mag-immortalize sa'yo as a business owner. Yun yung pinakamasarap. Siyempre, yung isa na masarap doon, malaki yung income. Although hindi mo expect yun sa unang-unang mong taon, depende sa negosyo mo. May panang-ibig ka lang. So, may sakit ka, masakit ang ulo mo, tinatamad ka bumangon ka. Kasi, madami kang empleyado. So, kailangan ng bangon. Pag pinili mo maging negosyante, hindi ka pwedeng sa tindahan ngayon, madami kang tauhan. So, pwede mo pakiusapan na mag-out ka na early pag masama talaga pakiramdam mo. Pero kailangan mag-endorse ka pa rin ang gagawin. 90% of the time, you compass and you endorse what they're supposed to do. Para ka nag-anak ng madami, kailangan mo i-guide kung anong gagawin nila today, kung anong gagawin nila this week, kung anong gagawin nila buong buwan, buong taon. Kahit alam na nila, kahit sinulat mo na, kailangan mo ang patience para ulitin mo yan. Kailangan mo ng patience para nga rin, nagligalig sila ng Monday, nagligalig ka ulit kahapon, ganyan. Kailangan sabihan mo ulit, with patience and with a smile. Okay? Ako po, ang major flaw ko is communication. Kung ako magaling makipag-communicate, kasi,
Hindi naman. Actually, siguro I'll rephrase that. It's more of, because personality kasi ni Easy is very direct. And not a lot of people are willing to accept direct conversations. Not a lot of people are also not very confrontational kasi very, alam niyo naman, di ba, aminin niyo, balit sibuyas ka rin. Di ba? Kasi, kasi culture natin yung ng mga Pilipino yun eh. And that is something that you need to be ready. No? It's sabi nga ni Izzy kanina, di ba, sabi niya, dati, no? And I will attest to that. It's because we need to evolve as a person. We need to make adjustments, not because of other people alone, but because we know we can achieve more, we can be more, if we'll make some innovations of ourselves. Diba? And I don't see Easy as, ikaw correct of that doon, kasi you're a great communicator, ang dami mo na-build a relationship in the past. Maybe, nataon lang, na yung mga communication na yun, match yun. Because they are willing to accept direct conversations. But, makakatagpo ka rin kasi nang hindi ganun yung matching.
Actually, people pay me for those conversations.
Because hard conversations are the most crucial ones. Masakit siya because it's something that will really, kumbaga, tagos sa puso. yung conversation na yon, kahit na diba sa coaches will really tell you what is hurtful. Not because we want to hurt you. It's because we care enough to tell you the truth. Because we care enough to tell you that this is no longer working, then how do you want to move forward if it's no longer working? Because you're just prolong the pain. Diba?
The agony, the pain that is not working.
We're asking, if we actually listen to it and just take in that hurt, especially kung sinabi naman sa inyo in magalit kayo kung pinablicize yung pagkaka-conversation na yun. Pero if they talk to you with sincerity, with authenticity, that they care enough, kaya lang nila sinasabi yun, it means that they value you as a person and they see your potential. So when your bosses are telling you something very difficult or saying something very hurtful, yung tao yun is sinasaktan lang kayo. Dahil hindi din masaya to hurt a person.
Actually,
Go ahead.
hindi lahat ng sasabihin ng may-ari ng company or ng boss nyo or manager nyo is supposed to be intentionally hurtful sa'yo. Most of the time, it's to help you. Most of the time, honestly. It will always be misconstrued as a bad thing if ikaw mismo, mindset ka na kahit anong sabihin ng boss ko, mamasamain ko. Kung ikaw mismo is, alam mo yun, pagkagising mo na morning, lahat ng text or sabihin nito, masama. Kung na-mindset ka rin ng gano'n, kahit anong pasabihin na may yung boss mo or manager mo, mamasamain mo talaga.
Ayan. Teka, singit lang natin Hi kay Rafael Gallegos. Ayan. Meron pala siyang message. What advice would you give for startups? Top 3 advice. And hello din kay your Gio Pascual, always being thankful. Ayan, sabi niya. Pero sige, balikan natin yung question ni Rafael. What is your top 3 advice for those startups? Go ahead.
Top 1. And I mean this with everything I've got. Nothing will ever prepare you for the pain of heartache or heartbreak that is human resources. So, if you have the capability to practice patience, compassion, ano ba in-install mo sa akin, coach?
In-install talaga.
Kasi nyo na, i-download nyo na sa katawan nyo yung mga yun. Kasi, kakailanganin mo yun. Kahit ano pa, kasi learning skill, learning certifications, madali lang yun. As in, basta gawin mo lang, makukuha mo yun, tuloy-tuloyin mo hanggang ipasa mo, makukuha mo yun. Pero, managing people, I can honestly say, it's a long journey. And, di actually, ako sure kung mag-stop yung journey na yun, in-enjoy ko na lang. So, number 1 is, prepare mo na yung sarili mo if you can practice or if you can prolong patience and compassion further than kung anong meron ka ngayon. Yun yung top 1.
Okay.
Number 2, kahit di mo personality, you make sure you affirm your people. Kahit di mo personality, kahit di ka komportable, kahit nag-cringe ka pag ginagawa mo, matawa. Kahit nagtutumawa. Kahit nag-cringe ka, gawin mo kasi it is a very happy experience for your employees. It's a very, it's a very fulfilling and rewarding experience for them coming from you.
Yes.
And dapat alam mo yun. So, ayaw mo gawin mo kasi syempre magpapahalata na ayaw mong gawin. Kasi ako po, honestly, personally, ang giving love language ko isn't words of affirmation. I will feed them, I will give them pizza, I will give them, alam mo yun, my way of being thankful to my employees is kain tayo na masarap, labas tayo, bigyan ko ayun ng time na kasama nyo ako. Kasi me blocking off a schedule, blocking off time for you, kung alam nyo lang, iniisip ko in an hour, in 60 minutes, para kausapin kita with full focus ng 60 minutes. Ayun, alam po ng ibang tao kung magkano po yung per hour na kasayangin ko kapag naipagkwentuhan lang ako sa'yo. So, may ganong level na po tayo. Pasensya na po kung medyo maano po Baka nag-come off yun as mayabang.
Mm.
Darating din kayo doon. So, para mag-give ako ng time, it's not easy for me.
Yeah.
So, especially kapag nagbigay pa ako ng affirmation, dati kaya kasi ako direct, kasi I've never been one to, hindi ako mabolang tao, hindi ako mapalabok or ma-fluff na tao, hindi ako marunong magsinungaling, lalo na sa kausap ko. Hanggat kaya ko na totoo sabihin ko talaga, kahit na masakit. Kasi para mag-move forward na tayo agad, di ba? So lately ko na lang nalaman, mga a few years ago, na hindi pala pwede sa lahat yun. So, kailangan mo din matuto mag-affirm. Pansinin niyo yung top 2 ko doesn't actually relates to market market opportunities, market strategies. You will learn all of that on the job or before. Yung
Pero
third,
very crucial yung mga sinasabi.
very crucial yung sinasabi ko. So, yung
Third would be?
Consistency.
Mhm.
Kahit anong ma-experience mo sa negosyo mo, kahit sino pa ang manloko sa'yo, mag-resign, or saktan ka, or mag-end of contract, or whoever, whatever you experience, good or bad, in your company, always remember at the end of the day, that experience will not erase who you are. It will not erase your accomplishments today and last year and 5 years ago. It will not erase your history with building relationships with people. Kasi darating yun. Darating kayo sa point na yun. Lalo na kapag start-up ka, ang hirap. Lalo na kapag start-up ka na ikaw lang ang bumuo ng funding, wala kang investors, wala kang ganito. So, you have to come up with a lot of ways for you to compensate the lack of funding, the lack of support. And most of the time, ikaw yung 99% na employee din. So, kung ikaw pa din yun, at start-up ka, my very, very good advice to you is keep being consistent. Kahit ano pa may experience mo, sabi ko nga, kanina, natapa, bangon. Natapa ulit, bangon ulit, natapa ka 10 times, bangon ka 10 times. Umiiyak ka sa shower kagabi kasi na-stress ka na sa empleyado mo kahapon. Wake up and show up again at 9:01. Ganun talaga. Yung journey na yun yung sinasabi nila na it's not the destination, it's the journey.
Yeah.
Yung journey na yun, alam nyo, during the hard days, and eto medyo na-figure out ko rin, it's by design. It's given to you by God, by design. For you to experience it, kasi kapag dumating na yung good days, maaalala mo yun. And you will cherish the good days more, and parang, oh my gosh, thank you Lord. Yung mga dati, nag-iyak ako ng alas 5 hanggang alas 10 sa shower kasi ayoko makikita ng mga tao na mumugto yung mata ko pagdating ko sa meet and greet ng 11 p.m. Ng mga CEO meet up ng gabi hanggang launa. May ganun times na iyak ako ng 4 oras sa CR. Andun lang ako nag-iikot-ikot sa CR. Maghihilamos, masira makeup ko, maghihilamos ako ulit. Kasi may meet up ako na madaling araw May mastermind CEO, ganyan. So, kailangan full face, okay ka. Poker face ka pagdating mo doon. So, pwede ka naman umiyak pagkatapos ulit. Ay, schedule ng
ng oras.
Plus one, mag-reschedule ng dadamdamin mong emotions kasi madami kang gagawin, girl. So, kunyari may nangyari ng 9. Reschedule mo muna yung sama na loob mo ng 12:30 kasi may gagawin ka na live stream ng 9 to Ganon, i-manage mo and be consistent. Huwag kang pwedeng umiyak, pwedeng madapa, pwede mo bigyan sarili mo ng oras, hanggang sa maging okay ka. Pero huwag ka mag-overtime. Siguro mga 1 day, 2 days, ayan, masaktan ka, after nun, bangon ulit. Kasi kung sino man at ano man ang na-experience ng masama, hindi doon tutuldukan ang negosyo mo. So, tutuloy-tuloy mo lang siya. Nilajag ka kahapon, tuloy mo. Nilayasan ka ng isang empleyado mo, tuloy ka. Sinabihan niya,
Stop Isa lang yan You cannot stop talaga.
Para hindi naman all good. Alam mo, may mga clients din na may sa mga negosyo mo na tuwan-tuwa naman sa'yo. So, isipin mo na lang yun. Kami may mga clients kami na matagal na sa amin. Sobrang nakakatawa naman kasi they verbalize na natutuwa sila. And may mga clients ako na nialapitan din ako, may pahimas pa na ganyan na alam mo ba, yung ginawa ng company mo, ito yung naitulong sa amin. So, nagulat ako kasi hindi ko na naiisip yon. Tapos, dumating yung point na ito yung inaasahan talaga namin and then hindi hindi siya nangyari, and then nung dumating kayo, na-experience na namin to, you make a lot of changes in someone else's business. Kasi kayo yung service provider nila. Or kayo yung, product supplier nila, ganyan. So, you will never know what the effect of you and your business is to another person or another business. So, kung magpapa-fixate ka dun sa bad things, paano naman yung good things? The good things na nabibigay mo dun sa ibang negosyo. So, tuloy-tuloyin mo lang siya kasi hindi mo siya...
Mukhang binibigyan ka ng matinding hug ni
Attorney Jess. Ay, ano pala yan? Hindi pala sa attorney, si Ma'am Jess sa Abenson. Hello!
Matinding hug. Ayan. So, diba? So, imagine, no, ako, I wanted to share this experience also with you guys because kami, we're always having conversation, no?
Malapit na namin, gawing content.
And,
Malapit na.
because, I mean, through those conversations, we really get to learn how to evolve. And, siguro yun yung gusto ko ring may share sa inyo. Make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people who you want to have conversation with. Dati, ang hili ko lang rin is having conversations about chikahan, kwentuhan, maritesan, and all. Pero pa rin naman. Marami pa rin kami nun. Pero, hindi nawawala yung mga conversations of looking in the future, looking at a bigger scale, looking what else to do, how else to grow. And if you have those kinds of conversation, you'll never have a dull moment na hindi ka mag-grow.
Yes.
And the sad part is, ang mga Pilipino, aminin nyo or not, pero I'm sure tatamaan kayo na. Huwag na kayong umiwas ha. Patama na kayo, patama na kayo. Diba? Masyado tayong sensitive because we grew up that way. Masyado tayong sensitive na, sige, tatambay na lang, magiinuman na lang, ganyan. And every day, you're gonna be doing that. And you're asking people and you're complaining to people, bakit hindi ko nakukuha yung dreams ko? Bakit hindi malaki yung sweldo ko? Bakit hindi ko makuha yung dream job ko? E ang tanong, nagtatamad-tamad ka ba? So wala tayong magagawa doon. It's all about your choices, mga good vibes. And I do hope you get inspired with a story of a woman who's gone through a lot. Guys, Lasal graduate, pero hindi lahat ng mga taong graduate sa magandang school, it means na hindi sila nagkaroon ng bumps dun sa kanilang journey. She also was a working student, and eto kaya gusto ko rin tong maging guest for today because we have a lot of students in Green Valley who are working students. Nagtatrabaho, and then mag-aaral, and then mamroblema kasi walang pambayad. Ayan, sige, go ahead. Yan, para sa mga Green Valley College students natin at syempre sa lahat ng mga estudyante na nakaka-relate kay Easy today. Hello kay Chino Corpus. Ayan,
Hi, Direk. Okay.
Hi, Direk.
So, I have a message for the students, specifically the working students of Green Valley. Tandaan mo kung sino ka man, may mga araw na ako, pumapasok ako sa Lasanan, believe it or not, since walking distance lang. Pagdating ko sa school, ang pera ko lang is pang isa't kalahating yosi. So, ang yosi naman was, so wala akong pangkain. So, kaya ko sinasabing yosi, hindi ko sinabi na So, may mga araw na pumapasok ako sa school, wala pang 20 pesos yung pera ko. Pero nasal ako.
Mm-hmm.
It's very uncomfortable for me to say this before. Pero ngayon, since it na-experience ko na may natuto din, so ikaw, as a working student, alam mo yung sakit ng katawan na pagod. Ngayon lang yan. Tiisin mo lang yan. Yung puyat, tiisin mo lang yan ngayon kasi hindi yan everyday. If I were to talk to myself, yung working student na sarili ko before, I wouldn't give any other advice. Kasi ganun din naman iniisip ko before na parang hindi ito forever. These are just the initial steps for me to get to where I want to be. And ngayon lang yan kasi face lang ng buhay mo yan na working student ka ngayon. Mabilis lang ang 5 taon, mabilis lang ang 10 taon, maniwala kayo, 1 dekada, mabilis lang yan. Habang nandyan ka, nagkatrabaho na ang liit ng sweldo mo, pero naka-roll ka pa din ng pangkain and pangtulong sa family, ngayon lang yan. Kung meron kang experience sa family mo na pinaghirapan mo na, ikaw nag-working student, tapos kinuha pa sa'yo yung pera mo, hindi mo na na-enjoy, ngayon lang yan. Ngayon lang yan. Darating yung araw, makapag-no ka din. Darating yung araw, you will be doing it for yourself. So, simula today, ipangako mo sa sarili mo na gagawin mo siya para sa sarili mo. Hindi mo siya gagawin for your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, kung sino man ang pinupuntahan ng mga piso-piso mo and 20-20 mo. Gawin mo siya for you. Why am I saying na gawin mo to para sa'yo? Kasi you cannot help other people willingly and wholeheartedly if pinabayaan mo yung sarili mo. For example, kumita ka ng 5,000 ngayon as a working student, binigay mo ng buong-buo sa parents mo, tapos wala kang tira na kahit 500 para sa'yo. Eventually, kahit na wholehearted ka today, after a week, after a month, re-resent mo siya.
Mhm.
So make sure na you do it for yourself and then share whatever it is you're comfortable na hindi aping-api yung pakiramdam ng damdamin mo kung ano may kinikita mo ngayon. And always make sure you leave some for yourself. Okay, kasi kailangan ng family, naiintindihan ko yun. Pero, ikaw mismo na ikaw nag-working student, you need motivation, you need inspiration, and most of all, you need reward para sa sarili mo for you to keep going. So, kung, for example, 5,000-7,000 kinikita mo na part-time, sige, bigay mo 5,000, yung 2,000 enjoy mo for yourself. Kasi ikaw yung nag-work eh. Ikaw yung nag-work na student. And, wag kang tusuko hanggat di mo natatapos. Pagkatapos ka, ayan, sumuko ko ng mga 2 months, pahinga ka.
Bangan ka ulit.
And always think long term. Lalo na working student ka, you've experienced alam mo yun, makikita mo naman yung look na nahirapan talaga. So, panintigan mo na, panghawakan mo na yung paghihirap na yun, and make sure na kapag nakatapos ka, at kapag kapag apply ka sa mga company, piliin mo na yung company na yung experience mo magiging maganda. Kasi madaming company na tanggap sa'yo. Madami talagang pwede as fresh grad. And madaming nag-a-eye talaga for fresh grad ngayon. Kasi kayo yung mga pinakamadaling i-mold towards new talent, towards new skills. So ikaw, piliin mo na kung ano yung gusto mo. Minsan, hindi ka makapili. Kasi nga, for example, nursing, ganyan, or accounting, yun naman talaga yung field mo. There's always a choice. You can always research ano yung choice. Yung iba na nurse na kilala ko, tumuloy sila as medical check-up for insurance companies. And they get paid way better than practicing. So, if gusto mo na corporate, pero napilitan ka mag-nursing kasi nga mag-a-abroad ka daw, or mag-a-abroad, you can always have a choice, sige, mag-abroad ka, walang problema, pero do it for yourself, not just for your family. Do it for yourself first, and then others. So, kailangan, if you're doing it for someone, kasama ka dun sa someone na yun. I'm not teaching you to be selfish. Self-love is not selfish. Alam ni Coach yan, kasi siya nagturo. Dati kasi hindi dati sabi niya, okay, pag nagkaroon ka ng pera, pinapamigay ko, sabi ko, tapos sabi niya, baka gusto mo magtira, sabi niya. So, alamin, or anuhin niyo na yun at a very early stage. Experience. So, hindi siya pagiging selfish. Kahit ano pa sabihin nung binibigyan mo ng pera. Kasi syempre, sabihin nila yung bad things na, so ito lang bibigay mo sa amin, di ba 5,000 yung sweldo mo? You have to keep some for yourself. Kahit ano pa sabihin nun, huwag mo na lang pansinin. Pansinin. Kasi, ano yun it will demotivate you. So, yung sabihin mo, yes, para naman meron din ako. Para ma-inspire din naman ako. Yun, sabihin mo.
Which is true.
Pag sinampal ka, di wag mo na sabihin ulit next time, quiet ka na lang. May say that with first-hand experience. So, ngayon lang yan. Kung working student ka, pagtibayan na pa yung damdamin mo kasi yung mga next few phases of your life is gonna be very exciting.
And I love yung shinare ni Easy dyan. No? It's really about as early as you can. Ako personally, late ko natutunan. Siya, late niya rin natutunan. But if you can learn it at a very young age, yeah.
Learn mo na.
Remember yung love that you are willing to give to other people, yung compassion, kindness, support that you're willing to give to other people, ibigay mo muna rin sa sarili mo. Kasi mauubos ka, and pag naubos ka mga ka-good vibes, yung minention niya, ayaw mo man i-resent yung mga people you care about, you help, you love, one way or another,
Automatically
you're gonna feel that, and you're gonna feel more bad about yourself because why am I resenting them? I love them. It's actually because of the fact lang na because hindi ka aware before. So if you can be aware about it, give that love, compassion, kindness, respect that you're willing to give everyone. Bigay mo rin muna yun sa sarili mo. And let that fire burn higher, bigger, faster. That way, maipapasa mo siya with everyone around you. And from a working student to you guys, from an employee to a CEO, di ba? Hindi naging madali ang journey. Even up to now, there's still challenges. Kasi hindi naman titigil yung challenges, mga ka-good vibes. Kung iniisip mo na pag uminom ka, katulad ng ginagawa ko dati, pag uminom ako at least kahit pa paano, a few hours, wala akong kailangang isipin. Iisipin mo pa rin siya pag naging sober ka na. Iisipin mo rin siya pagkatapos ka ng umiyak. Iisipin mo rin siya kapag nakabangon ka na.
Yes.
So, just make sure that you allow yourself to feel those emotions kasi hindi natin sinasabi na i-disregard mo. Never disregard your emotion, mga good vibes. I-acknowledge nyo kasi that feeling is real. However, do not allow yourself, tulad ng word na ginamit niya, do not allow yourself to be paralyzed because of this.
Mm-hmm.
And you need people you can trust. You can talk to. Community, group.
Yes.
And
Coaches,
di ba?
Coaches. Ayan, Coach Nix.
Di ba? Yes, especially those people who pray. Yes, do pray. But ito lang wag nyo kakalimutan. If you're praying for something, for someone, dumadating yan, ini-ignore mo lang.
Yes! Yes! Totoo yun. Minsan, di ba, Coach, ibigay na yung help, nare-resist pa.
Ayan.
Dumating help, lalo na kung nasa harap mo na yung help,
tanggapin mo na.
minsan, try mo lang pause for 5 seconds. Is this support na pinag-pray ko? Or is this something na, alam mo yun, ibiniyaya na ni Lord kahit hindi ko pinag-pray ito. So, tanggapin mo na yun. Your body, your brain, your personality would feel the resistance. Normal yun kasi ganun tayo naka-wire. We are wired that way. But growth requires feelings of being uncomfortable. Growth requires a feeling of resistance. Kaya nga, di ba, ang mga bata nga kapag nag-iipin, nilalagnat eh. So, ganun din tayo. When we say na when support is there, accept it. Minsan kasi, it takes us a while before we see or recognize that it's support that's being given to us. So, if you are in a state na parang, wala tumutulong sa akin, nasa self-pity party ka, at may pag dumating na support, try mo after ng self-pity party mo, hinga-hinga ka ng konti, tapos, wait lang, parang tinutulungan ako na. Natin mabalikan na, I apologize, ayun. So, be humble enough to accept the support kahit tinanggihan mo nung una. Okay lang yun. Learn how to apologize when you are wrong. I cannot stress that enough. That sentence, yung sinabi ko ng huli, that is where court cases evolve. So, being a business owner, know when to say, I apologize. No, kahit na unintentional ka naka-offend, mag-apologize ka. Be the first to apologize. Be the first one to step down. Yes, kung di mo personality, aralin mo. Next is when people give you support, you accept, and then you say thank you. When people apologize to you, verbalize the words, apology accepted. Natutunan ko to kay Coach Nix naman. So, there are a lot of people who will be given to you in your life by the Lord na kailangan mo sana, you're supposed to recognize the support if you're just willing to accept the support. And there are people you can approach for support. Yan nga, si Coach Nix. Before maniwala kayo, hindi ko pa ma-spell yung word na compassion, pinapahula niya. Ganun ko po nare-resist ang change before. Tapos minsan, inaaway ko siya pag nainis ako na, kasi install mo sa akin yung compassion, ito tuloy. So, ngayon hindi ko na siya maalis. inaaway na ako ng tunay, kung ano-ano na sinasabi sa akin, andun pa rin siya. Pag na-install na sa iyo ng tao, ng ibang tao, yung compassion, di mo na siya maaalis. Kahit mainis ka. Kahit ka demanda na yan. Kahit andun ka pa rin. Minsan, it requires tough love for you to cut other people out of your life. It does.
Because it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt a lot. Kasi nga, compassionate ka na eh. Ano pa ba? But you need to protect yourself. You need to protect your space. You need to protect who has access to you as well.
Agree.
Ayun.
So, at the end of the day, mga ka-good vibes, I think what I want to highlight before, of course, grabe no, isang oras bitin, no? Lagi talagang bitin.
Yes, ba?
Hindi. Oo. Ang laging isang oras is, akala ng mga tao parang ang bilis, pero it's actually bitin in order for you to really absorb a lot of things in life. Dahil at the end of the day, no, right now, siguro what I wanted to highlight during this segment is that always have the vision. It might be the craziest thing you can ever imagine.
And write it down.
And write it down. Tama. And find people who's willing to listen. Kasi kung ang kakausapin mo, sasabihin mo, ito yung pangarap ko, ganyan-ganyan, tapos babasagin ka lang. Huwag mong kakausapin. Not because that person is a bad person. I'm not saying that person is a bad person.
Wala lang sila sa space na yan.
They are just not in the space of looking further or looking grander. It doesn't mean they are bad person. Ulitin ko yan but do find people who are willing to listen and who are willing to authentically support you. Because that's what you needed. That's what we need kapag nagkakaroon tayo ng ganong mga grand vision. Do not disregard it.
You need people who will tell you, no crying alone. You need a space. Ako, I'm very happy na meron akong friends na pag may sinabi ako, ito isa na yun. Okay, tatanggapin ko ba itong sinabi mo as coach or friend? Nag-rant ka ba o nagpapa-coach? Tapos meron din ako friend na in my space na makikinig. Tapos sabihin sa akin, mali kasi yung sinabi mo. Ito kasi yung masakit. Ako kasi it takes me a while to learn. Kasi minsan may sinasabi ako, hindi ko pa alam na hindi sa insensitive ako intentionally. Hindi kasi ako ganun.
You were not programmed that way.
I wasn't programmed that way. Parang robot na may sinabi ako sentence para sa akin, hindi yun offensive.
Pero
Tapos
for some people,
sabi niya, ito yung part ng sentence mo na offensive. I'm very fortunate to have those friends. Meron din akong friend na pag may message ako, ang reply sa akin, let's drunk. Inom na tayo. Tapos doon ako mag-iiyak na ang hirap tanggapin ng ginawa nito, ni ganyan. Ang hirap pala i-navigate nito. And I also have very good business colleagues. I have a business group I'm part of. Enrile in Taguig, and I am very fortunate to be in that space kasi I learn a lot. Meron time na I was trying to navigate a first time issue in my company, and the titos and mga titas ko doon of Rice, mga kuya and ate, experienced the same before, and they were very gentle in breaking the harsh reality sa akin na
it's part of it.
It's part of it. Girl, kasama yun. So, parang ako, kasama ba yun? So, parang, yes. Parang, very gentle sila na parang, andito ka na kasi. Kaya nandito ka na. So, for every level of business na ma-achieve
You will
mo,
face something.
may parang game lang yan na may console. May panibagong monster dun sa level 3, level 5, ganyan. And, it's, very rewarding kapag alam mo na gising ka in a day na I have good friends, I have good space. Alam mo yun, kahit sino pang kung ano-ano sinasabi sa'yo, be in a good space. Ikat mo yung alam mo na wala namang magandang idinudulot sa'yo.
Yeah.
Pero kung, for example, kung marites ka talaga in some days of your, hindi natin yan yun.
Walang marites din kami sa isa't isa.
Oo, hindi naman forget marites ka in some parts of your days, in some parts of your week, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
Minsan kasi, may ganun ka personality. So, syempre dapat may friend ka na kamaritesan mo din. So, isa na po yan si Coach Nix. May mga conversations kami na, ayan, si Direct Chino. Kasi isa lang talaga. Pero sa amin lang. Hindi na lumalabas sa amin tatlo yun. Para lang, alam mo yun, entertainment.
You just have that, iba-iba dapat. Ayun yan it's making that balance na you're not a robot because you need to handle this. You're a CEO, yes, but you're also a daughter. You're human.
Yeah. You're human. Siyempre, you have eyes and you have, parang,
maririnig.
Nakita mo ba yung suot ni ganito sa ganyan? Sa magazine na ganito, parang na-stress ako kasi nakita ko yung, minsan may mga ganang conversations kami. We're also human and we are social butterflies. So, apart from our CEO jobs and all, may buhay din po kami. May friends din po kami. Kinakasal, lumalabas. We're normal human beings. Iba lang yung designation sa work. Okay?
Yes.
So,
iba lang din minsan yung approach and thinking.
Yes. So, don't forget, you're also human. Kasi minsan
nakakalimutan minsan.
Nakakalimutan niyo sa business owner.
Na mga business owner na you need to find time to have that, to be a friend, to be a daughter, to be a mother,
and to be playful. Yeah. Yung inner child mo, hindi
ilabas.
Heal pag hindi ka nag-play. Kaya inner child healing, dapat may parts na play.
Yes.
If you have to be silly for this weekend, be silly for this weekend. Why not? Just do it privately with friends.
Tsaka those are important time for you.
Yes.
That will fire you and bring out.
Kung kailangan mo kidnapin yung napaka-arte mong friend para mapunta kayo sa palengke para himatayin siya, kidnapin mo. Ganon. So, it's also important for you to diffuse the stress. Every week. Hindi every month, hindi every year. Takas ka kasama ng jowa mo. Punta ka ng palengke. Tapos mag-tour kayo doon kahit nakakapagod at sunburn. Sige. Kasi yun nga, yung enjoying the journey.
Do not forget the journey. Yun yung kadalasan nakakalimutan
Hindi na matatapos yung journey, wag ka mag-alala. Tapos si journey.
Hindi natatapos yan. If nakalimutan mong enjoy yung previous journey mo, it's an opportunity for you to enjoy the journey now. Diba? Tsaka, balikan mo lang. Kasi pag nag-uusap kami, babalikan namin yung mga journey, what we've gone through, the crying moments, the lahat ng types of moments. Diba? Hindi na natatapos Pero, it's nice to talk about because we were able to overcome it. And that's an opportunity for you to do as well.
And do it, of course, since ikaw ang business owner, do it responsibly. Siyempre, kapag kasama mo yung mga staff mo, you're different as compared to when kasama yung friends mo.
You need to have a different space for
Parang parang the Kardashians. They're very popular, they're very rich, but they can't go to the grocery. Nandito sila din nadumog ng press. So, ikaw din, as business owners, of course, you have limitations. Hindi ka pwedeng magpakawalwal and inuman and magpakawala sa inuman pag andyan yung mga staff mo.
Yes.
Some companies, they do that. The managers, iuwi mo ng lasing. Sige, pero ideally, hindi ganun. When you're a woman, you have to be more responsible. Kasi there are different expectations. I'm not saying more. I'm just saying different expectations for women. Do it responsibly. And if you have people who can, wag kang ganon. Kasi next time ganito. Be thankful for those people.
You need to have, kumbaga, support system talaga.
And boundaries.
Anyone naman, yan. Boundaries. Very important din yan. So, ayan. So, ha-highlight ko lang kasi ayoko makalimutan nila yon. Una nga is making sure you have a vision.
Write it down.
Write it down. Number 2, yung mga tips na binigay niya, I do hope you were able to write it down. If not, it's okay. You'll be able to watch the replay naman. Write it down and then think about all those things na na-mention. Number 3 is make sure you have good spaces, environment, community, group, or people that is, yung katulad ng sinabi niya, pag kailangan niya, ako ang kausapin, ako kakausapin. Pag kailangan niya, another person, because that person will give a different support, yun ang kakausapin. You need to have those kind of people, no? Because that will allow you also to grow big doon sa situation that you're handling. And you're not alone in this journey. Hanap ka lang ng match, ng perfect match mo. Hindi lang sa relationship yung tinitignan. Even with friends, even with mentors, even with people you want to surround yourself with, there is always a perfect match And if you haven't seen those people or community, that's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself.
They will find you.
Yan.
If you
When you're ready.
Kahit
Diba yun?
hindi ako, di naman ako ready nung nagkahanap ako. Di naman ako ready nun.
Nakilala mo ako?
Hanapin din nila. If it's in your fate, if it's in your destiny to find each other, you will. Even if you don't find
Bayo
them.
pa. Dumating na lang ako.
Sila hindi ako prepared. Na-guide ako towards change. Di rin ako prepared.
Pero
Hindi ako prepared,
at some point,
pero I accepted. Yeah.
you may not be prepared, pero you were open kasi. And
Di dahil.
nung una, hindi. Pero eventually, naging matigas pa rin naman ang ulo namin sa bawat isa. But eventually, dadating at dadating yan.
Sa coaching group, naputan. Dito natapos. Naputan. Yung
Tawa mo lang na.
nasa, yung pasulat, yung
Ah.
whiteboard marker, and hindi siya yung maliit ha.
Yung malaki.
This big, yung malaki yung pang-coach.
Oh. Nabalik sa sobrang galit niya.
Kasi yung message ko, kasi hindi ako ready. Hindi ko napansin. Naputol ko siya, and baal yun ha. It's aluminum or stainless steel na
Aluminum.
mahigpit na yung sa marker.
O, basta marker, guys. Pinutol niya sa sobrang stress niya at galit niya.
Sabi, ang tanggapin. Kasi nga hindi ako prepared.
So, ito lang yan. Dadagdag ko pala to mga good vibes. If someone who is so strong and matigas din ang ulo like her and very protective of her heart can be from not so compassionate. Hindi niya nga ma-verbalize yung word na compassionate because it's not in her vocabulary, but very compassionate right now. You still have the opportunity to make choices because she was able to do that because she made a choice. Kahit na magtigas ang ulo niya sa akin, kahit na makinig siya sa akin or not, at the end of the day, she made that choice. Diba? So, kung kayo mga good vibes, nagtitigas ulo pa rin kayo, ayaw niyo magpatama, kahit na tinatamaan na kayo, bala kayo sa buhay na.
Pag-controller ka ako, super controller ko eh. Super controlling. May isa kaming training na 3 days, di ko alam yung mangyayari. Nag-freak out ako ng gabi. Kasama ko sila. Alam mo, hindi ko alam. Para akong pupunta sa trip na walang itinerary, na-stress ako. Sabi ko, nag-freak out ako. Pero it was okay.
Yeah.
So, I give up control. Yeah. Oh, minsan. Okay lang.
Ayun.
Hindi all the time. Pero minsan, okay lang.
Ayan. So, mga ka-good vibes, grabe, no? Ay, hello pala kay Warren. Hi, Warren. I miss you. Ayan. So, mga ka-good vibes, I do hope you found so much value with this conversation. I do hope you got inspired and I do hope tinamaan ka as in tagos sa puso para meron kang gawin. Kasi kung hindi mo hahayaan na gumawa ng choice right now, then it's on you already.
Pag hindi ka pa tinamaan, watch mo yung lalabas namin na content para tamaan ka ulit. We'll have more conversations like this. So, asama na si Direk Chino. Ayun, in-announce ko na
Direk.
para no.
Wala nang atrasan.
Ayan. And don't overanalyze everything.
Yes.
Sa lahat ng sinabi namin.
Mhm.
Minsan, for you to find out the answer, if mag-work ba to o hindi, go do it.
Yes. Plus, by the way, ito pala, no?
Gawin mo.
Bago ko pala makalimutan, and bago natin ma-end to program na to, for today, I have a surprise for you
Yes.
guys from Easy. Explain mo nga. And
Actually, hindi lang from me. I told one of my clients yesterday that I was going to do this live stream. So, sabi nila, okay, for those who are watching and will watch this stream later, so, if you go to Natural Quality Corporation's Facebook page or facebook.com/GoNaturalPH.
lalagay natin sa comment section.
Yeah,
yan.
just go to Go Natural. You'll see. Later, we'll send you the link dito sa comment section. And order any of the products for Ampalaya Plus, Ampalaya Plus Junior, Turmerica Plus para sa masakit ng katawan. Ayan, sabi mo kanina may mga riders and drivers. Yan. Slenda sa gusto magpapayat. And Endurance para sa
Yan.
Magamali ako ng communication para sa happy wife, happy life, moments sa gabi. Ayan. If you want natural supplements, and Renalin and the Light Herbal Tea para sa lagi nagsasalita. Gusto niyo na meron tea. Ganyan. So, you have a 10% off discount when you use the discount code Coach Nix send us a message over on our messenger for To Go Natural PH, for Go Natural. After nun, our customer support will give you the list of yung price list, and then you can use the 10% off na discount. Just say Coach Nix as a discount code, and we deliver nationwide.
Ayan, meron pa kayong discount bigla. Ayan, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Easy, and of course, thank you sa ating mga ka-good vibes. And excited ako for you guys to really do something about it moving forward.
Yeah.
I do hope you learned so much this wonderful morning, and of course, abangan nyo every Saturday 9 a.m. to Saturday 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Awesome, happy, abundant life. And of course, marami pa tayong magiging guest for you guys to learn from and be inspired with. So, of course, you are not alone in this journey, mga ka-good vibes. Wag na wag kakalimutan yan. Let's journey together, create an awesome, happy, abundant life. Of course, your AHA Life Coach, Coach Nix Mariano, signing off for today. Have a good day, mga
Have a
good
good
vibes.
morning, everyone. Magandang umaga po sa lahat na nakinig. Salamat. Thank you. Goodbye.
Transmitting from the land of the Dreamweavers.
Radiated all across the green valleys of South Central Mindanao.
Powered by Ida's Broadcast Group Incorporated.
A radio station of GV Mass Media Broadcasting Services in the city of Coronadal.
This is 90.5 megahertz, your Good Vibes Radio.
Bringing you good news in education, business, and agriculture. Where you can find good vibes anytime, anywhere.
GV
90.5 FM. Your Good Vibes Radio. Good Vibes Radio. Good Vibes tayo.
Today's favorite music.
GV 90.5 FM. Good Vibes.
Radio.
Happy Kalimutan Festival. Mabuhay po tayo lahat. SK, sigat ka. Maraming salamat.